Excel that you do every single day. Formatting a report, copy pasting data, cleaning up a list. It's boring, it's mundane, it's repetitive, it's slow. And it's exactly why Excel macros exist. Okay, welcome to our new series on Excel VBA. In this first video, we are going to unlock the power of automation. I'm going to show you exactly how to get started from scratch, even if you have never seen a line of code before. Okay, by the end of this video, you will have recorded your very first macro in Excel, and let's dive into the practical methods. Right-click anywhere on your existing ribbon, like near Home or Insert, and select Customize the ribbon. A new window pops up. On the right-hand side, look at the list of main tabs. You will see there is a list called Developer. You can check it, and that's it. Click OK. You will have your Developer tab ready to use. This is where all the macro magic happens. In the Developer tab, in the Code group, click Record Macro. This brings up a crucial dialog box. Let's slow down here because this is where beginners often get stuck. Give your macro a name. So the name must be a single word without any spacing. For example, this is my first macro. And next, if you look at the next field there, shortcut key, we can also assign a shortcut button to it, but be careful not to override common ones like Ctrl C, Ctrl V, etc. Let's skip that for now. The description is optional. You can use it if you want to, but the most important thing to note here is where you want to store this macro in. There are three options to choose from. By default, you will always start with this location, which is this workbook. So let's just remain it as it is right now and click on the OK button. And we are ready to record our macro. One point that you need to remember, if you click OK, you need to be careful with three important things. You need to be careful with your mouse. Do not click your mouse button randomly after you click OK. You need to be careful with your keyboard. Do not press any key without having a purpose. And nowadays, we have laptops with a touch screen. So you also need to be careful with the touch screen. All right, to record, now we can click on OK button. I have a simple data and a simple plan. What I want to do is I want to change the headers to become bold. So that's what I'm doing now. Highlighting the column headers and go to Home ribbon and change it to bold style. Okay, after that, I want to make sure all the columns can fit the data. So I can highlight these 4 columns and I can double click on the column headers. My mistake, I can double click on the column dividers and that's going to auto fit the columns. And lastly, I want to apply some border lines and change the price into currency. And that's what I'm doing now. Okay, highlight this column and change the formatting to a currency formatting. And that's it. I finish off my recording by clicking on the first column header again. And now how to stop a record. So to stop a recording, you can either go to the developer ribbon again and click on the stop recording, or if you notice, in the status bar down here, we also have a button to stop our recording. So you can choose either one of them. I will just click on the button there, stop recording, and now we have successfully recorded a macro. Now for the test. I have a fresh worksheet with that same messy data. How do we run the automation? Click the macros button on the developer tab, and this will list all the macros available in your book. And for now, just find and select your macro. This is my first macro and click run. So instantly you will see that all the data has been formatted exactly the same way as how we recorded the macro just now. This just saved you around 10 seconds of work, and now imagine doing it for 200 more steps. Congratulations on finishing your first macro recording, but there is a major trap beginners fall into. Remember when we recorded that macro, we selected a specific cell location like A1 to D1. What if tomorrow your data starts in a different cell, for example, H10? So if you try to run the same macro, it will always try to start from A1 instead of H10. So this is where we are going to learn use relative references while recording a macro so that it will be flexible and it can be run anywhere in the worksheet. Let's record a new macro, but first, we must click this Use Relative References button first to enable it. You know it is enabled when you see this gray selective button highlighted. Okay, now we are ready to record our new macro. So proceed with the same process as we have learned. You can click on the Record Macro button, give it a new name. For example, this is my second macro. Alright, now we are ready to record the macro. Click on OK button and be careful with the three things that I have mentioned before. Alright, now we are going to proceed with the same process as before. I'm going to highlight the column headers and I will turn it as a bold style. Okay, next I want to apply the borderline. So I can apply this to all the data cells, apply the borderline, and next I want to auto fit the columns. Okay, so we can also auto fit columns using this format button. And from there, I can choose auto fit column width option. So now, the next step is I want to change the price number formatting here to currency format. And finally, before I end the recording, I will select the first column header again. And now I will stop the recording using the stop button available in the status bar down here. Now let's test it out. I have a new data here in cell H10, so I can start from there. And then I want to run my second macro. So I go to the macros button and search for the macro name. This is my second macro and I can run it. So as you can see, this is the result. It has successfully run the macro in the correct area instead of starting at A1. This simple toggle makes your macro smart and adaptable, and we can use it in any cell location. Open the developer tools, record an action, decide where to store the macro and how to make it smarter using relative references. You have officially started your automation journey. Go record 3 simple tasks today and try to get comfortable with recording a macro. Don't forget that after you have recorded a macro, you need to save your Excel file as XLSM type. Otherwise, all the macros that you have recorded will go down the drain. Okay, in the next video, we are going to dive under the hood and look at the actual codes that Excel has just wrote for us. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next episode number 2. Thank